Not sure what to do in Ottawa tonight? Not even sure where to start looking? I got a website for you. Go to Ottawagigs.ca. Whether you're looking for a band, whether you're looking for an artist, whether you don't know what you're looking for. Maybe some live music, or just a fun night out on the town. Start with Ottawagigs.ca and find everything you need. Bands, artists, venues, dates, times, even door covers. It's really all at your fingertips on an easy-to-use website. Ottawagigs.ca. Go discover the amazing talent, the amazing venues, the amazing nightlife that Ottawa has to offer. Start your evening on Ottawagigs.ca. It's your guide to the gig.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.
Born and raised in South Bay, lower class punk ass, I was Northwood grade. I had it made. Spent my nights drinking with my mates. Just a short bus ride up to PA. Red River Raid. Then I hit the wall and I knew I had to bounce. They still say that 19 years ago. Well, I got the hell out. From time to time you may see me hanging around. Now I feel like a stranger in this town. Crocs and rolls is where I learned to play. Westwood Tavern's where I learned.
Hey, it's Mike. This is Ego and Vice, episode 146. Season 8 is coming to an abrupt end soon. I have about, 8 more episodes, 6 more episodes, something like that. And then we're shutting her down. I know I haven't been as active this latter half of the season, but I've been so busy. With the Riptides now, we're in full-on go mode with band practice, and the record's going to drop in the new year, and we have video prep and just getting stuff ready for the release of everything with our label. But anyway, other than that, I have a life. I have my personal life, my work life, my music life, and you know what? I just need some peace and quiet once in a while. You know what I mean? I can't pump out an episode a week because, for one thing, it's just like it's too much fucking content. Another thing is I just need time, to put out good shit, not just the fucking same shit. Anyway, today on the podcast, I have a fucking cool band. They're called Steve The Stabwounds. Hard to ignore with a name like that. I had Tux, I had John, I had Rhonda in Southwood Studio. We talk all things Steve The Stabwounds. Gonna play a track from the band. Then we're gonna come back with the guys. So stick around. This is Ego and Vice, episode 146.
Welcome to my nightmare. You can help get me there. Let's take the long way home. I think I forgot my phone. It's time to annihilate. I wanna shake you up. It's time to annihilate. I wanna shake you up. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, I wanna shake you up. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, I wanna shake you up. I wanna shake you up. I said it's time to annihilate. I wanna shake you up. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, I wanna shake you up. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, I wanna shake you up. Welcome to the next book. You wanna take a look? Let's take the shortcut home. There's a sword and a stone. It's time to annihilate. I wanna shake you up. It's time to annihilate. I wanna shake you up. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, I wanna shake you up. When I'm with you, when I'm with you, when I'm with you, I wanna shake you up.
Hey, we're back. This is Ego and Vice. This is episode 146. As promised in the intro, today in Southwood Studio, I have Steve and the Stabwounds. Sitting beside me, I have Dr. Tux Stevens Stabwounds.
Amen, baby. Steven the Stabwounds, baby.
He's a vocalist and guitarist. I have the bassist, John Preacher.
John Preacher right here.
No Stabwounds.
No Stabwound.
And on drums, we have Professor Rhonda Stabwound.
Rhonda.
Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you.
Amen, dude. Thanks for having us.
On my extensive search through the Ottawa music scene, which I try to do as much as I can, and I try to stay kind of involved. I don't go out as much as I used to.
Yeah, we're getting old, bro.
Yeah, I don't go out as much as I used to, so I live vicariously through the bands I have on.
Yeah.
And the friends of the bands that have the friends of the bands, right?
Amen,
so
dude, yeah.
down the row, after 8 years of doing this, I'm constantly looking for new bands, so I love when something like Steve the Stabwounds just jumps out of the page, because it's like, what's this?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
And then it's funny, because Ottawa's like a smaller music scene, so I look on like an Instagram or whatever, and it's like 101 mutual friends.
Yeah,
and it's
of course.
like, okay,
yeah. We all know the same people, yeah.
this is an absolute no-brainer. So I called you guys up, or I got a hold of you guys, and I'm really happy that you came out. Before we get started, let's just do a kind of a round table.
Yeah, yeah.
I know I introduced you, but this is like one of those awkward like business lunches where it's like
Yeah.
they get the ball thrown at you.
Uh-huh.
Introduce yourself, what you do, and I have a question for everybody. Is cereal a soup? Why or why not?
Oh, that's
Go.
a good. Okay, I'm Tux. I'm the singer and the guitar player, and his cereal soup. It's like no, because you don't reduce it. But I see where you're going with it. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah, you don't reduce your cereal.
very good.
John Preacher right here. Cereal soup. To be honest, I don't even know what that really is. I
He's
guess
asking
it's
if it's like is cereal considered soup? Like, you know how they're like,
No.
is tomato a vegetable? Like,
no, definitely no. Honestly, I don't even know what is cereal until I came to Canada when I was 18.
Yeah, right, yeah. You're like, what is corn? Yeah, he's like, fuck
cereal where
cornflakes.
you're
You know what I'm
from.
saying?
Yeah, so definitely no.
It's rice and water.
Right.
Rhonda. I play drums and guitar. And I would say soup and cereal are not the same because soup is hot. and
Yeah,
cereal's
right,
cold.
yeah. I like
Alright.
where you're going, Rhonda. I like
See,
the question. too.
There's no right or wrong answer to these
No, yeah,
questions.
yeah.
They're merely icebreakers.
Yeah.
Is all they are. So I think cereal. I'm gonna say, who cares?
Yeah, it's soup-esque. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah, it's
I-
got soup-esque qualities.
It's bowl
it's
food.
wet.
I believe
yeah,
it's
it's
wet.
wet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a strong believer in bowl food. Anything that comes out of a bowl, I'm good.
Yeah.
Anything
wet 'cause I washed it.
anything other than a spoon for like scooping, I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't wanna do it.
You're like, I'm good.
So let's talk about Steve the Stabwounds. You're based out of Ottawa,
Yeah, me and him live in like Castleman.
the Castle Man. Do you guys golf?
No.
You have a golf course like right in your backyard.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
golfed
know.
once
Yeah.
for the very first time this year.
How bad did it
Thank
go?
you. I did really good.
Did you really? Oh, that's good.
I like mini putt.
Yeah,
Especially
mini
the glow in the
putt's
dark
fun.
ones.
Okay. I have a friend that grew up in Castleman, and he's like an amazing golfer because
He's right there.
it was
yeah.
literally in his backyard. But
Yeah,
anyway.
he lives like 6 minutes away from you, John Preacher.
Yeah.
He's like
From
same
me?
neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
we all met
Where
at
the
his house and drove
A&W
over.
and gas station is on
Cool.
Club. Yeah.
Okay, I call it South Hood.
Yeah, yeah, we're in the
South
South Hood.
Hood.
Yeah, South Side, baby.
Yeah, South Hood. Because this is what I call my studio. I call it South Hood Studio. So.
Yeah.
South Hood.
Yeah.
You're a South Hoodie.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're a
right
straight
there.
You're a
South
Southie.
Hoodie. Yeah.
I respect that. I like that. Castleman, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, it sucks, bro.
Close enough. So, Stephen the Stabwounds. As far as I could look back, and usually it's just through Spotify or music releases.
Yeah.
The first thing that I saw was released in June of 2022. It was actually a 10-song full album.
Yeah,
Full
we just went
record.
for it.
It was called Spaghetti Strap. Is that near the beginning of the band, or?
Yeah, pretty much. So, how did it go down? I think my wife put out a post on Facebook saying that, like, I wanted to find some dudes to jam with. Rhonda came over. Me and Rhonda started jamming. When was that, Rhonda? Like, May?
It would have been February.
February? Yeah.
Of 2022?
Of 22, yeah.
Yeah. So then we started jamming, and we used to, like, so I was, like, I moved up from, like, Kingston, right? Mm-hmm. And then my buddy, Dix, shout out Tux Stevens Stabwound, retired. He would, like, I would, like, send him, like little things or little clips or, like, you know, like, send me, like, guitar or whatever, right? So then he would send me up guitar files, and me and Rhonda would, like, jam out the drums and then write songs like that. So there's some of his songs on there, too.
Cool.
But, yeah, it was good stuff.
From Kingston to Castleman.
I know.
What's next? Queensville?
Yeah, we're going to Queensville, baby.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Is this your first band ever?
No, not me.
Okay.
No.
For me, it is.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Because then it start making a difference. But all my music is from here. My music history is like a blank piece of blank paper, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we used to have like skate punk bands and shit back in the day called like fucking what was it called, like Skatewiser and fucking all that shit. Like me and my buddy back in Kingston and shit like that. But and then me and Rhonda are both, and we're all in like second bands too. Me and him are in like a metal band together, and Rhonda's in like a doom band too.
Cool. What are those bands called? Little shout out.
So there's
Go no, Rhonda, it's
yeah.
all you, baby.
Cane Rising. They're from the Ottawa area as well.
Cool.
And then we're in Blood Moon Occultation. Yeah.
Well, those are podcasts to come, I'd imagine.
Yeah, exactly. Amen,
Cool.
Yeah.
dude.
So, Stephen the Stabwounds, you guys were a two-piece for a while,
Two piece forever.
and two-piece forever, and you just started recently with them.
Yeah, it's
got a little-
it's more than a year after.
yeah, more than a year now, probably.
Did you perform as a two-piece?
All the
Oh,
time,
yeah.
forever.
Everywhere.
Yeah, forever.
So what was the?
And we used to do crazy shit. Like I would like play bass and guitar, and then switch to another guitar. Then he would play guitar, and I'd go on the drums, and fucking we did
Oh,
all
yeah.
kinds of shit.
I find that you know what? If you can make like I was in I'm in a band called Goat, and I've
Yeah.
been in a band called Goat since like 2011, and we're a three-piece.
Yeah.
And we brought in a fourth player, and it was just like,
Yeah, sometimes
if
you don't need it,
If
dude.
you can get by as a two-piece or a three-piece, I think a three-piece is the sweet spot for
Yeah.
music.
ZZ
because
Top, Nirvana, you know. What
That's
I'm saying?
right. That's right. And it's easier to herd the cats, as
Yeah,
you put it.
You don't
Like-
gotta fucking, you know what I mean, get a million people doing the same thing.
Right, right. I have a friend who's in a band called the Magic Machine, and at one point there was like 9 of them,
Yeah, Slipknot style.
and I was just
Big
like,
band.
That's a lot.
it's like I want to. Most of the time, I want to strangle my 2
Yeah.
bandmates.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't imagine where you find the energy to strangle 7,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where do you find the hands, bro?
right?
Yeah.
Or the stabs.
Especially when you're eating the soup. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The cereal soup.
That's cool. So I was looking here, and you've played a lot of shows around Ottawa, the Dom, Targ, Avant Garde, live on Elgin, De Cuff.
Yeah, them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did the very first show go with Steve the Stabwounds?
That was at Avant Garde.
Was
I
it?
love that bar.
Was
Yeah.
it Avant-Garde or was it whatchamacallit? Or was it a Stray Dog?
Oh yes, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was
Straight
gonna
Dog.
say I think because you
Stray
hooked it
Dog
up,
Brewing
Stray Dog.
Company.
Yeah. yeah,
Yeah.
It was good. Like we just we jammed. We did like what did we do? I think I found the set list the other day. We did like a couple of like punky songs and we had a couple acoustic songs and we just rocked out. We were definitely a little louder than they thought we were gonna be, but that's all right.
Yeah, it didn't take us very long to come up with a a list of songs to play.
No, yeah.
How does the songwriting go in the like the formula of it? Does it
It's
just
we churn 'em
really
out.
fast.
You just
we
jam
churn-
'em
we
out?
churn 'em
Really
out,
fast.
bro. Yeah, like
Cool.
either one of us, like I might have a riff and then I'll like make a demo at home, show the boys, or we're just like jamming. Like the song we just released today, we were jamming and he just starts playing the chords. Like, and in 3 seconds I was just like, more than I can feel, and then boom, we just blasted off, recorded the whole fucking thing live without the verses, and then I just punched in the verses after.
Yeah, it was written in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, like yeah.
That's fun.
Gotta get it, same thing. We were just fucking
Yeah.
around, and then we were like, oh wait, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I find songwriting is kind of fascinating, and I love talking about songwriting, and
Yeah,
I love
writing
I,
songs.
I sit down with people and they talk about these huge concept,
Elaborate,
the
yeah.
way they do it, and they write part of it here, then they put it away on a shelf for a month, and
Oh,
they
I
come
can't
back,
do
and,
that.
and it's
No,
just like,
yeah.
and it's just like, yeah, it sounds great, but you guys write a song in 10 minutes. That sounds great too.
Yeah, it's
You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
whatever, different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can't like, if I'm like making a song and then like put it away for a while, I'm not gonna be interested anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be on to the next thing, right? So it's like just finish it
Might
right
as well
then and there.
finish it,
Yeah,
just
so the
churn 'em out.
songwriting is just it's more collaborative. You're not someone who just hides away and writes something and then like you don't want it to be
I
like
write,
that. You'd rather
I
just
write
kind of have
fucking
fun
all
with
the
it.
time, like you know what I mean. Then I'll bring certain things in. We'll use some of them. We won't use some of them. Like,
Yeah. What about you?
I'm not really a songwriter.
we're working on
I
it.
just like
Yeah.
play. I just like playing.
Yeah.
Normally it's just like I'm playing something randomly. Just
The best part is
something.
they're both better guitar players than me. You know what I mean? I'm the worst guitar player in the band. Like,
Yeah. I hear, well, I was listening to your stuff today and I did hear a lot of influence. It's funny that you just kind of said Nirvana because
oh yeah,
I heard a little bit of Bleach in it.
yeah.
I
nice.
think.
I like that. I'll take that. Yeah.
But I also heard some like riffy stuff.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're in a metal bands. and that,
I'm a big
so
metalhead dude.
I heard riffs. It wasn't just kind of like grinding away on like a couple of chords. There's actually
Yeah.
riffs and stuff in it.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Yeah. What actually is the direction for you guys? Like, what are your lyrics about? Like, you're with a name like Steve the Stabwounds, you must have not a message, but a theme, maybe.
I don't even. I think like it's like songs are more like individual because we're not like. We don't really put ourselves in a box like that of like, oh, we're not gonna like if we want to write a country song, we'll write a country song.
Yeah.
We want to write a heavy ass song, we'll write a heavy ass song. Like if we want to write acoustic that day, it doesn't matter. Like
The message is there is no message.
yeah, it's like some songs have like
It's how do you,
you know,
feel today?
Yeah, exactly. Like some songs might have like reasons behind it, and some things might be more like like just like subconscious, whatever. It's coming out, or it just sounds fucking cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say like writing, like jamming out a song in 10 minutes and saying, "Oh, that's cool, let's do it," and it comes together. Can you
Yeah.
write lyrics in 10 minutes too?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just
just less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, I blast them. I blast those.
I think
things
the
out.
process for that is just not overthinking anything too
Yeah,
much.
I was
Like,
gonna say yeah.
we
I
don't
just
really
overthink
think in
shit.
depth about stuff. It's like if we want to sing about a can, we'll just sing about the can.
Yeah,
Like,
and like come up with cool things. Like the first line has to be cool because if the first line's not cool, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like nobody else cares about the rest of the words anyways. But like make them cool, make them slick, have some kind of like little like you know what I mean? Like I like rap and all that shit too. So it's like you sneak in a little one of these things or something. You know?
That's like the "Don't bore us, get to the chorus."
Exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
Yeah, straight up. And make sure the chorus is catchy, bro. Like don't give them some bullshit like oh blah 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 whatever like.
Yeah, that's fair.
And too many words, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
we're
keep it
pop
simple.
style. Keep them like under 20 words or whatever.
Well, the beauty of it is like, it's not the only song you're ever gonna write, right?
that's
it's
the
just
thing,
like,
bro. Yeah,
I'll put that in the next one.
I don't understand when
but-
people are like they try to put all their ideas in one song. I'm like, then you only have one good song.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, just write like 10 songs with all your ideas. Like,
Yeah, I think if you can do that though, and I think for myself too, I'm a little hard on myself. Like I'll listen. I've been writing songs for like 25 years.
Yeah.
And everything I do, it sounds like I've done before. Like, and
yeah.
I get sick of my own shit. It's like and I get mad.
Yeah.
Same old shit. I hate my shit.
Yeah.
You know.
We love E minor though, so E minor or die.
Yeah, I guess so. Nice and heavy and
Yeah,
crunchy.
exactly.
So yeah, I get a little bit more sticky about it, I guess. And it's just like I would love to just put shit out and stuff, but it's just like I get these little waves of songwriting where I
Yeah.
can be like, oh, that's cool, and I'll work on that song, and I'm like, oh, I got to get a whole bunch into this song because I know I'm not gonna write another one for fucking 3 months.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly.
So I better make it good. I better get it all out.
yeah, punch
So,
it in there.
Yeah, but I demo stuff here, so I don't know. I have songs that I've been working on and demoing for like weeks, months even, and they were probably done a month ago.
Yeah.
But I just keep going back, like
Flipping, yeah.
Chinese Democracy, Axl Rose, Chinese
Yeah,
Democracy,
just
who worked on a record for like 13 years.
Yeah. It's like that one Def Leppard album. It took like 13 years. I'm like, boys, it was done fucking like in 10 years ago. Like, what are we talking about
It's
here?
like,
It
we
doesn't
need-
take 13 years.
We need that 37th layer of fucking oboe.
Yeah.
You
He's
know
like,
what I mean?
he's like, let me croon into the mic one more time.
Yeah. It's like, I know I can hit that octave.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so after that, what came out, next thing I saw was a single in 2023 called Why Don't You Ask Me?
Yeah, classic. And that's about Trailer Park Boys. At least that line is.
I love the Trailer Park
Yeah,
Boys.
bro. Why don't he's like, go ahead and ask me.
Yeah.
Falls over. Mr. Leahy, baby.
Yeah. Jim Leahy.
Yeah,
It's a
rest
shame.
in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, right?
Yeah.
The show just kind of, it never really came back from that, eh? Like, I
Nah,
know they
yeah.
did, like, some animated stuff.
They're coming out with a new movie. Do you see that?
I saw that.
Ronnie
The
Wood's
Shit
in it?
Rockets?
Yeah.
Or is that what it is?
I don't know. Shit somethings.
Shit Cowboys or Bubbles and the Shit Bandits or
Yeah,
whatever?
maybe it's Shit Bandits. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds
Yeah, because
about right.
Bubbles always had a band. Well, sort of. They used to
Yeah.
play down at the Legion.
Yeah, down at the Legion.
Or the bologna sandwiches. Then it was in May of 2023. It was another full record called The Dragon.
Yeah, the Dragon. We play that one on
Yeah.
every show.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
best thing about the Dragon, it only has one lyric in the whole song. We
Oh,
just
is it?
repeat the lyric the same fucking time. Because me and Rhonda wrote that one again in like 10 minutes, and I just said the one lyric, and I couldn't come up with anything else, and we just stuck with it. We were like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's cool. And, of course, the new single that you just released today,
Today, baby, for the podcast.
which doesn't really make a lot of timeline sense because this will be released a week from today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
But
all right. Yeah,
You'll have a week to
marinate.
To marinate. That's right. And how do you record? What do you record your own stuff or do you?
Yeah, we record in my basement, bro.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, right?
Yeah,
It's
straight
just
up.
like
It's more fun, too.
yeah. I think there's still definitely a need for studios, and if
Yeah,
you're gonna
for
go,
sure.
if you're gonna go,
Yeah.
go all out.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna go and to someone who's kind of doing what I'm doing or what you're doing,
Yeah.
just do it yourself.
Just and like,
Yeah,
dude, we're a
makes the
punk
most
rock
sense.
band. Like,
Yeah.
how clean are we trying to sound?
Yeah,
here?
I don't
Like,
think there's an audience out there because there's so much freaking content. There's so much music. I don't think there's like those audio
Yeah.
people are just like, it's a
Yeah,
little...
they're like, that bass could be a dB higher. Like,
Yeah,
as
like-
long as it doesn't sound like shit.
Yeah,
like,
like
which
you-
some of our old stuff does, because I didn't know what I was doing, but that's all right.
well, that's the beauty of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they don't like the record, and if people like that shit,
Yeah.
they're gonna love this.
They're
shit,
gonna love the new
right?
shit. Yeah, exactly.
And
right?
if they say they love that song but it sounds like shit, just play it live.
yeah, exactly.
Say, oh,
right?
come see
Yeah.
us play it live. It's
Oh,
better
yeah.
live.
And like we're more
Yeah.
hectic live, anyways. Like
Yeah, it doesn't. Our recording doesn't do it justice.
yeah, like,
that's
and I'll
for
put
sure.
like weird like piano parts and shit that we can't play live and shit. But then when we play live, it's just straight up loud as we can.
It's all about the show, the
thrashy.
performance.
Yeah, and the tequila shots. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, it is. I think live music is a performance art. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You can stand there like a statue.
Oh,
but it's
dude,
not, it's not very
yeah.
fun.
No, it's
It's not
trash.
not a very good vehicle for your.
Exactly, and nobody's gonna get into it, bro. Like,
Yeah. Do you guys work on your stage shows, or do you just kind of go up there and feel it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like we have some like theatrics that we practice, but
yeah,
for the most
of
part, it's just
yeah.
Some gags.
Yeah. Like we got
Yeah.
like a fucking looper pedal where we play like 50 Cent and like stuff like that on it. I've got old movie clips on it and shit like that.
Yeah.
So we don't have to talk bullshit in between switching like songs and shit.
Yeah, that's cool. My whole thing was that I heard this long time ago where a guy said to me, he's like, people work like a year on a record,
Yeah.
put painstaking thought and all this shit into it, and then they practice for 15 minutes to perform it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's
You're like,
just like-
what are you doing? Yeah.
Yeah, but if you write songs in 10 minutes,
Yeah.
all you need is maybe at least 11 minutes to plan your stage show, and the rest is
And you're good.
gravy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because like we'll do certain things like where like we'll hit the looper pedal, the song we play, and then we'll all walk out because it's like, you know, nobody fucking cares, but it looks cool, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I think as long as the clubs are cool and you sound good,
yeah.
and I always thought
And you
lights,
headbang.
yeah, and I always found that lights kind of make a show too.
Yeah, bro. Especially when they hit them right and it's like a weird part.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah.
And you're the old Smokey in the back that creeps
Yeah.
up.
The one at House of Targ, they did a
House of
sick
Targ.
thing at
Yeah,
the
they had a
lights,
smoke
yeah.
machine too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
House of
really
Targ
good.
was sick. The sound guy was the man, dude.
Yeah, you don't need fucking lasers. You just need a good.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
Just a
good.
good
Yeah, the
presentation.
wizard.
yeah. The guy that works at fucking Spaceman.
Oh, Slow Tom,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
sick, bro.
old friend of mine.
Yeah,
he's
you
a good
know
dude.
him. That's sick.
Yeah, Tom Stewart.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
He used to be he's in a band called Slow Tom and the Handsome Devils, I believe now.
Okay,
Or Handsome
sick.
Gentlemen. He's also he was in a band, a really really well, I guess legendary punk band in Ottawa, from Ottawa, called Furnace Face.
Oh, dude, I
Okay.
gotta check that out.
Yeah, back in like the probably the 90s into the
Furnace
early
Face?
2000s.
Yeah, I'm looking that up.
You know Dave's drum shop?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
That was the drummer for Furnace Face
Oh, okay.
with Tom from
no
Spaceman.
shit. Next time we go in, Rhonda, we'll be like, Furnace Face?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do it. Yeah, their big hit that actually was like it was, well, whatever, as big as it gets in Canada for
Yeah.
an independent fucking
Uh-huh.
punk band.
Yeah.
Was called Just Buy It.
Just buy it? Okay.
Yeah, and it was all about selling out.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
It was
classic.
cool, man. And
Yeah.
Tom was a madman. He was the bass player, singer. In the middle of the show, he used to put on these fucking costumes. He put on this big inflatable suit and
Oh,
shit.
yeah, sick.
Yeah, you see him now, and he's kind of got that old custodian,
Yeah.
school
Yeah.
custodian
Slick
look.
back,
He
yeah.
wears the dark green and slicks his hair back.
Yeah.
The old fucking drunk cowboy. But yeah, he used to have dreads and used to be a
Oh,
punk rocker,
sick,
man.
dude.
Yeah, now he's an old fart, but he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Really good dude. He's been on the podcast. He was on like, fuck, God, must have been 6 years ago.
Yeah, nice, bro.
Anyway, let's play a song.
Let's do it, boys.
Why don't you introduce one of your songs, and that's what we'll do.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do the new one?
That's up to you.
It's like, let's do the new one. More Than I Can Feel, Steve The Stabwounds, baby.
Right here on Ego and Vice. So that was the new one. Fucking the debut.
The debut.
The debut.
Yeah.
Cool.
More Than I Can Feel.
That was the 10-minute song
Yeah.
Yeah.
written in 10.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, hey man. Why not?
Because you literally
I
just
thought it
started
was cool.
playing like, what is it, E, B, C, D or something like that? I can't remember. Like, you just started playing it, and I was like, all right, here we go. That's the next one.
A B C D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a Steve?
No, we got no Steve. Everyone calls me Steve, but We have no Steve.
Yeah, I have a compulsion to call you Steve for some
Yeah, I
reason.
know. People always call me Steve, or they think it's Steven. They'll be like, "Is it Steven in
Yeah,
the
that's
Stabwounds?" So I'm like,
Alexi from Avantgarde.
yeah, always calls me Steve. He's like,
"Hey,
Steven.
Steven."
Yeah, I'm like, and I just go with it. I'm like, it's like an Alice Cooper thing, you know?
Yeah.
You just got to go with it.
Alex is awesome.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
dude,
really
he's a
nice.
legend, bro. Rhonda loves the coffee too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gave us a mic stand one time too. He was like, "Oh, I have extras. Just take it." And I was like,
Yeah,
"Thank you."
he was. I did some research on him. He's a chemical engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
didn't
like a
know that.
really smart man.
Yeah, no, he's a gangster, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He had to redo his like citizenship or something or
Yeah.
his papers, and he asked me to sign his thing as a
witness.
not so much a witness, but someone who could vouch
Like a
for him.
guarantor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was kind of like, really?
Yeah, you're like, thanks, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
He's
Yeah,
got
he
that
had-
old Alexi Ashen, or not Alexi Ashen, Ovechkin picture
Yeah.
in the back too. Yeah.
Alice Cooper?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
I remember when. Yeah, it's a shame too, because I think it was when like Russia first started the war against Ukraine, and
when the window got broken, shit.
Yeah, and people were
dude,
like-
I know. I'm like, fuck
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
I'm like, if
that's-
you know the dude, you know he ain't like that. Like he's
yeah,
chill.
Yeah, and he helps the community
Oh,
out, and
dude, he
he's-
does everything for those bands.
And he's like a pillar too of like Ottawa bands. Ottawa venues have come and gone over the years, like
Yeah.
crazy. And through all the shit, Alex is still there,
Still
and
there,
he's
still killing it.
And some nights you'll go there, and he's got 3 bands, and there's fucking 10 people in the room, and he's
Yeah.
still fucking running
still
around,
doing
and
his
he's
thing.
just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, we played so many of those shows. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
you know, like the Ottawa music scenes. You find some pockets of it that are just like sellouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Depending on who's playing and
Yeah,
the crowd
exactly.
it is.
Yeah.
But I always knew Ottawa, and I'm not shitting on it by any means, but I always found it was like pulling teeth getting people out sometimes,
Oh, for
especially
sure.
especially being like a punk band.
Yeah.
You know, but
It's
Places-
still hard, especially when you're older.
Yeah, we have no friends, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
you don't
What-
really-
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's true. It's totally
Yeah.
true, and it's awesome that bands that bars like Avantgarde, where I think if you had a show like that at a couple of other bands,
Yeah.
or other bars, you probably wouldn't be playing there anytime
Yeah, exactly.
soon.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no.
But I have a
And it's like affordable. You can like rent it out yourself, get the homies together and do it. And
Yeah.
it's not going to like cost you an arm and a leg to do it.
That's
Like,
right. But I have a feeling if you don't, I think Alex would have you back just to
Yeah,
give
oh,
you a
yeah.
place to play.
And he
I
always
think, I
hooks
think
us up.
that's-
Like he'll like bands will be like whatever, and then he'll like vouch for us, and then we'll get on bills like that and shit. Like
yeah. As long as you're buying booze,
yeah.
booze.
Yeah.
He's got my zeros there. I drink like fucking 10 bread waters while I'm there. You know.
yeah. Oh, dude, I love the pickle shots. He always gets me the vodka shots with the pickles and shit.
Yeah.
That shit's so good. Nostrovia's boys.
So, do you guys have any plans to do any touring? To do anything? Have you played out of town? Some out of town
Yeah,
stuff?
so I used to live in Kingston, like I said. So I used to work at this bar called the Mansion, and like they let us fucking do a show there. So we played there, and then we played in Montreal like what, twice?
Yeah, the first time we played in Montreal was we
like
recorded
Chuzo's and all those guys.
with Chuzo
Yeah.
and Carissa
Yeah, Carissa.
and also Social Suicide was there.
Yeah, yeah. Shout out Kyle.
Yeah,
We played
He-
like shit that day though.
yeah, it was a really bad show
That
for
was
us.
that was a trash one for us for sure.
Yeah, Kyle's the one who got us our first show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, bad shows happen.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. It
Yeah, we
is what
looked
it
at
is.
the recording.
Yeah, we were like, "Oh, this is rough."
This is so bad.
Yeah, we were like, oh, that one was rough.
Yeah. I think the beauty of Ottawa is that we are in kind of the center of so much.
Yeah.
If you want to do touring, you know what I mean? Like if you do live in Thunder Bay, I think the closest thing is like Kenora, which is like
Yeah.
fucking 7 hours away.
Because you're in the middle of nowhere.
Or you
bro.
want to go do the bustling downtown of Fort Francis, Ontario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with Ottawa, you have Montreal, you have Toronto, you have Peterborough, you have Kingston.
Yeah.
You know, even little things like Vankleek Hill and Cornwall have venues
Yeah.
with like
Yeah, they
scenes.
do,
Or
yeah.
even going to Quebec, you go to Hull and play at Petit Chicago or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever looked into Pooza?
I don't even know what that is, bro.
Pooza Fest. Oh yeah, you should write that down.
Yeah.
Every single year in Montreal, it used to be Poutine.
Oh.
Pooza. Poutine and Pizza Fest.
And
they started like a bunch of years back. They started having bands play Pooza Fest,
which is
Okay,
sick.
and then it kind of blew up into this punk rock kind of community. And now
Yeah.
every year, everybody applies to play Pouzza Fest because it happens over the course of a weekend,
Yeah.
and every single bar in like Montreal
There with
has
their
a
little
punk
booths.
show, and basically you get a pass and you just walk around the streets and go in and out of
That's sick, bro.
the thing. So yeah, look it up.
Yeah, we
Pouzza,
gotta
man,
look that up
for
yeah.
sure.
Remind me at
That's
the
pretty
end.
cool,
I'll
man.
write it on my phone.
Yeah, and it's not, I won't say it's hard, like I won't say it's easy to get in there, but if you apply, there's a pretty good chance you'll know somebody or they'll know somebody because they got to fill all this space, right? I've played Pouzza Fest a few times, and it's a super fucking fun community.
Yeah.
Like when you're all out and just because it's all punk rock and it's just all
classic.
Yeah, it's
and you can
fucking
just jump from
fun.
one spot to another.
And you go to Belle de Provence and eat like fucking dollar hot dogs all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's little piles of hot dog puke everywhere.
Like
Yeah.
the one
Oh,
on
dude.
10th line. La Belle Province.
Yeah, same shit.
On 10th line, yeah.
Except you're right in the downtown Montreal, so the
Yeah.
hot dogs taste a little hot dog.
Yeah,
They're
they're
little,
more dog
just a
dogs.
little bit better.
I hate hot dogs, man.
Oh, okay, well, get a burger then.
Yeah, I'm a burger dude.
So what do you want to do with the band? Like, you just want to? Is it just for fun, or you want to keep going, or? I know you have
we'll
lots.
keep going forever. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't really even know what we do. You know what I mean? We just keep making songs. We're gonna put out albums, play shows, like, yeah,
Where do you jam?
like my house or his house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a hard one. Well, I used to have a jam space at a buddy's place.
Yeah.
And if you have your own jam spot, you can pretty much write your own ticket, especially if you're going to record in your own jam spot.
Yeah.
Right now, with one of the bands I'm in, we're at one of the rehearsal studios. It's okay, but it's just like you're trying to. Back in the day when we had our own jam spot, you could just like.
Yeah, you had the freedom to do it when
like,
you wanted to.
wanna
yeah.
jam?
Yeah.
Sure.
It wasn't like we have an hour, we need to do it, because then you feel like pressured to do it.
Or we have to be out of here in
15
27 minutes.
Yeah, and you still got to clean up.
And
so
tear
it's
down.
like-
Yeah, it sucks.
It's good if you're like just practicing for a show or something, but to sit there and write
Yeah.
in that setting is
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's not enough time.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Right, because you go in cold and you might like actually start feeling it 2 hours into it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Because
Yeah.
you never know when it's gonna happen, or if it's like gonna happen. Like,
Yeah, that's one thing I noticed too. It's like if we don't jam for a couple of weeks and then we go to the rehearsal studio, the first like run through is just stiff, man.
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like,
Because you're just trying to
Usually
figure it
is,
out
yeah.
again.
yeah, and as soon as you start kind of warming up, it's time to go.
Time to
It
go. Yeah, which is
sucks,
the
yeah.
worst. Yeah, bro. It's like
Yeah. Oh,
even
well.
like when you play shows, it's like, you know, when you play a show and then like by the end of the show, you're like, okay, I'm warmed up. Like
Yeah.
we just started to sound good.
the
Like,
last song was really good.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh well. Do you have any shows coming up?
No, we just play. When did we play our last one?
It was
It's like
October
17 and 18.
yeah.
17th and 18th.
Oh yeah, we played back to backs. Yeah, we played the one at
That's exactly a
Targ.
month ago.
and then the one at the Dom.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Dom.
And then yeah, I'm just gonna figure out like next, like going into the new year, start getting shows again.
Right on. Yeah. Well, wintertime, right?
That's what I'm saying. It's,
a
like
good
Christmas and
It's a good time to write shit and
yeah.
get
Yeah.
get your stuff in order. And 2025, it's a brand new year.
Yeah, exactly.
Start fresh,
Yeah.
you know. John, I feel like you haven't spoken much, so tell us the best story about being in Steve the Stabwounds since you've been in them. Since you've been in the belly of the beast.
In the belly.
There's lots of things going on. It's hard to name. I would say my first show is actually probably
Yeah.
the
Well, because we did a show on your birthday, right?
Yeah, it was on my birthday as well.
Yeah.
I have not go out since for my birthday a single time. And it's
Yeah.
the first time I went out and do something.
Yeah, we went and got dinner and
That
shit.
was very impressive, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I always just do it by myself. And
Yeah.
also, it happens to be on my birthday as well. It's
Yeah.
That's significant.
Yeah, that was a good show. Well, that was at Avant-Garde, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
that. I mean, it's a good place to start as well, yeah.
And that's where we met Buddy from Bird Dog or whatever, and he works at that bar too. I found out later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, being in a band is a very unique experience, especially if you get in a bad band. That's a shitty
Yeah, that's a
experience.
terrible time.
But if you get in a band where you all get along and you're all buddies and you
Yeah.
all kind of actually enjoy
Yeah,
hanging
exactly.
out
Yeah.
and you gel chemistry wise,
Yeah.
making music, you can't buy that kind
No.
of thing,
Yeah,
right? It's
exactly.
just something.
and like
that-
we just have fun, man. Like,
Yeah, I
you know,
really like hanging out with those two dudes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
Yeah, it's a very creative space. Like everybody just inputs their own ideas and we just run with that. It's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
and we don't like.
it's not too scripted.
Yeah, it's not like we're like trying to be like, oh, like you can't do that or like whatever. Like we don't
yeah,
care, dude.
you
As
know,
long as like
fucking dicks. You're
Yeah,
not
exactly.
dicks.
And like everything we do, we discuss it. It's not just like yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah, it's not like
something we talk
it's
about.
a democracy,
every time.
like
Yeah,
straight
it's,
up.
it's not just that, and also what is the bad thing for me is I don't have to bring anything most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You just bring your fancy guitars and that's it.
I
like-
don't even have it. Just like
Yeah.
I feel bad to not bring anything, so
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can.
Yeah.
I don't even have my own bass rig.
Yeah, exactly,
You
yeah.
just show up.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
show
show up.
we bring all the shit.
That's like the best gig in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah,
that's
it's
like-
like being the singer. Like,
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I just have to be there. What do you need from me? Just
yeah.
show up.
Yeah, just plug in your microphone, bro.
Just play your instrument.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. In Goat, I do everything. I write, I do the networking, I do the social media, I do fucking
Yeah.
everything. And then in my other band, the Riptides, I'm just the guitar player. Everything is done by the brothers.
Yeah.
It's like night and day
It's night and day,
experience, but it's a
Uh-huh.
beautiful balance.
Yeah.
I love not having to add any fucking, because the machine is moving
Yeah.
for me with them.
Exactly.
It's like, oh yeah, next week we're doing this, then this. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're like, okay, cool, yeah.
and it's like, what do I gotta do? Just be there.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, yeah.
it's good, man. It's
That's
fucking
awesome,
great.
dude.
So
Yeah.
anyway, Steve The Stabwounds, you wanted me to ask you.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
Let's
So,
hear the story.
me and Rhonda, we're jamming. We don't have a name yet. We're like, I'm like looking through Jim Morrison poetry books trying to find a cool word or like
Hardest thing in the world is to name a band.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and like we had like a couple like what these and those like, and then me and my buddy went to a chat show. You know the chats?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So we went to a chat show in Toronto. After that, we're drinking beer, we're chilling, and like I asked him, and I'm like, "Yo, like, what's a good band name?" He's like, "Steve The Stabwounds" was the first thing he said.
Just off the cuff? you
Off
said
the
that?
cup, yeah, right. But he's like a prison guard or some shit, so I have some suspicions. You know what I mean? But so then I text Ron. I was like, "What do you think about this?" He's like, "It's over." Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, "Done." Like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
There
That's
might have
great.
been a Steve that got stabbed.
Yeah,
somewhere
exactly.
In the jail house.
There's some Steve that doesn't have a long life.
It was
but-
like the jail talent show or something.
Yeah,
It's
exactly,
Like,
yeah.
This is Steve and
the
his
stab wounds. Yeah, he's like, I've been stabbed 9
Yeah,
times.
he's not a band or nothing.
Yeah.
He's just like, these are my stab wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still alive. That's great. Yeah. Hey man, if it comes to you like that, yeah, they say there's actually like a science for naming a band, eh? Like it's, if you look it up, it's like
Yeah.
band namology or some shit like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
and it shows all the different shit that goes into it, like what people look for and why they don't.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
there's
Because
bands
your
like
name means everything, bro. It's like having a cool logo. You gotta have a cool logo, like.
yeah, and there's that band in Ottawa. It's called the band whose name is a symbol. That's their band name.
That's hilarious.
And then there was that no use for a name. There was that band.
Yeah.
And all
it's
that
like
shit.
the Guess Who and shit, you know.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's just like, anyway, it's hard. It's super hard, and it's super hard to be. I don't know. For everyone, a 3-piece though, probably pretty easy to find band name. 9-piece, lots of opinions.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I think in a 9-piece you need a leader. You need someone.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
fucking
'cause-
steer
of
that,
course, yeah.
steer that
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
ship away from the
Because if
iceberg.
there's too many cooks in the fucking cereal soup kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit ain't gonna go well.
Well done. Way to come back around. Okay, we're going to play a game, which I play on every episode of Vegan Vice. It's called 13 Questions with the Band.
All right.
Just random, rapid-fire questions. Before we do that, do you have any shout-outs or any honorable mentions that you'd like to...
Shout out Brad at Pandemonium. He gets the shows and shit like that. Who else? Shout out Bird Dog. They're our boys. Shout out Kyle from Social Suicide. All those homies. Fucking Tyler, Overalls. Who else, Rhonda?
Amy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the
And
wives.
Victoria.
Can't forget the wives. Yeah.
Because they put up with our nonsense.
Yeah, they put up with being loud. Peachy.
Yeah.
Shout out Peachy. That's
Peachy,
my
yeah.
kid. Yeah.
She digs the music.
Yeah,
too.
she hangs out with the boys. Peachy came to
Yeah.
one of our shows. My kid came to like the Live on Elgin show.
Nice.
It was
that's
hilarious.
the only one she came.
Yeah, that's the only one that she's been to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like a year and a half. She's like 2 now, but she was like a year when she went there.
Cool.
That was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think having a partner or whoever they are that is still on board as you get older. There's that, I don't know, it's like this little thing on the internet where it says shows this girl and she's like in your 20s, she's like, you're in a band?
Yeah, like
and then it's like 30s like, oh, you're in a band, and
Yeah.
then it's like 40s is like, you're in a band.
Yeah.
You know, it's so
Just
true,
over it.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my girlfriend is super supportive, but she knows that it makes me happy.
Yeah.
But you can see her at the back of the club, just kind of like,
Yeah, she's like, yeah, I'm just flipping through.
I'm just here for you.
Yeah.
You go do your thing. It's
Pretty
fine.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. It's in you, right? It'll
Yeah.
never not be in you. If you play music at some point, I always feel bad for people that who will never be in a band
Yeah, bro.
or never even get up on stage and play like an acoustic
Especially
song.
when
just
they're
to have
good,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people that are like good, and I'm like, just like write a song, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You're a really good guitar player. Just write a song.
Just your average civilian walking down the street, the percentage of people actually probably in bands that perform is very well. It's probably lots, but
Yeah.
with the population, it's just I feel bad for someone who always kind of wanted to do it and never got the chance.
Yeah.
Because even if it's just like in front of 10 people or in front of 10,000, I guess it's amazing.
And like,
it's an
who
amazing.
never like saw a band and been like, oh, that would be sick.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like, every time you see a sick band, you're like, oh, I wish I was doing that. Like,
It's got to be on everyone's bucket list somewhere. It'd be like to be in a rock band.
yeah, dude.
Before
You know what I mean?
I ever played a live venue, I had no idea how easy it actually is to just go out there and do it. So for anybody that hears this and is listening, just go and do it because you have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
But
and
then-
nobody cares.
But
like,
then it's gotcha.
yeah,
It's like a drug.
and you're
man.
hooked. Yeah.
If you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's why I don't mind playing bass. Although I don't never played bass before.
Yeah.
Bass is fucking rad, man. Nothing wrong with bass.
Yeah, but he's like a good guitar player. Like, you know
Oh.
what I mean? Yeah, like, he's good. Like,
Because I never played bass before. Yeah.
yeah. He doesn't even have a bass. Like,
I love playing bass. Whenever I do my recordings and shit like
yeah,
that,
bro.
when it
playing
comes
bass
to
is fun.
bass, I'm
especially
all
because
over
you
the
can like
fucking
fuck
place.
around, kind of like, you know what I mean. The guitar, you're like, okay, I gotta have the rhythm or whatever. But the bass, you're like, boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
man.
like-
I love making like little bass runs and stuff.
yeah,
But anyway.
and the bass slides, like, boom.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so let's play 13 questions with the band.
Steven The
Before
Stabwounds,
it
baby.
starts, can I use washroom real quick?
No.
Yeah, that's a no
Yeah.
go.
Go ahead.
Time for 13 questions with the band. Yes, this segment's back again. It's called 13 questions, but I only asked 6, maybe 5.
Okay, we're back. This is Ego and Vice, episode 146. This is 13 questions with Stephen the Stabwounds. I'm going to ask each of you a question, and you can each answer it. I have to explain that I have 13 questions. Out of the 13 questions, I will ask you questions. I won't ask you a full 13 question.
Okay.
I get a lot of confusion there.
Yeah.
I feel I have to
We'll
clarify.
just roll with the punches.
That's right. Okay. Tux.
Yes, sir.
First question is, what is the very first record, CD, or any physical album you ever bought with your own money?
Oh, dude. Probably like. I remember getting a CD from West 49 because I bought like a T-shirt or whatever, and they just gave me a CD and it had like Silverstein and like Thursday and like all that shit on it.
Was it like Much Music Hits? Remember those?
Yeah. Oh, dude, those were the best.
Big
like
Shiny
Big Shiny
Tunes.
Tunes
Big Shiny
5.
Tunes, that
Yeah,
was what it
Big
was.
Shiny Tunes 5 and 6 were my jam, bro. I can't like remember the first thing, but it was like probably some like, you know, punk rock fucking, you know, my dad was like a big rock and roll head, so it's like, you know, all that shit. I just grew up on that shit, so.
Cool. John?
Same question?
Same question.
My very first CD I bought, I'm pretty sure it's a whole set of counterfeit Beatles collection.
Oh, dude, love the Beatles. Yeah, that's a big one right there.
That's roots, man.
counterfeit,
It's
but
classic.
Yeah,
it's
I love the
classic,
Beatles.
The class, the legends.
The first vinyl I ever got was My Woman from Tokyo, though. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rhonda?
The first album I ever bought was from was a CD from HMV. It was Robert Johnson,
Nice. Yeah, big ones, boys. big
classic
ones.
blues album.
Yeah.
Some Delta blues.
Yeah,
Some
some
old
real
school
blues.
blues. Yeah.
Robot Johnson.
Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
Jeez, that guy has like 35 songs or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the very first live concert you ever saw?
Like, you mean like just like
Live
local
music, like
stuff,
a-
or
like a
you mean
band,
like
no.
a big band?
Whatever. First
Yeah.
time you ever remember seeing like a band playing on stage?
I can't even remember what they were called, but like me and my buddy just went to like a high school show. There was like some band playing at like Brockville High School or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the Carp Fair.
Yeah, exactly. Like something like that. Yeah.
I think the first band that I ever saw live was my dad took me and one of my friends to Canada Day celebration for the first time in Ottawa when we were really young.
Yeah.
And we saw the Tea Party.
Oh, sick,
See,
yeah.
that's decent.
Perfect
that
pitch, bro. Perfect
Tea
pitch.
Party and was it Tom Cochran? I think Tom Cochran was there too.
Yes.
Okay. I thought for sure you were gonna say Kim Mitchell.
Oh yeah.
I
Classic.
thought you were gonna say the Mitch.
Yeah, the Mitch
That
Dog.
was the earliest I can remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first one when I was in China, I saw a couple of concerts. They're not really bands; they're just singer singers. I perform. It's not
Yeah.
a band. But the first band I saw in Canada, It's actually a farewell tour, the last show Rush played in
Oh,
2016, the
wow.
very
That's
last
sick,
one.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was the first show I've ever saw, and that's a good one.
The
Yeah,
first
for sure.
last Rush
Good
show.
one to see.
That's the last
Yeah.
one they played. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's at a Toronto home play as well.
You win that category.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Name a song right now that you know all the lyrics to.
Oh fuck.
Gangster's Paradise, Coolio.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one, Rhonda. Like Help by the Beatles, probably something like that.
Okay.
Tornado of Souls.
Megadeth.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, he loves Megadeth. He's a big Megadeth fan.
That's a Friedman one too.
Yeah, Marty.
Marty Friedman.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Marty
Marty's
solo. That
I
fucking solo?
do all. That's what I play at home.
Yeah.
When I by myself. Yeah.
What, that song or that
Yeah,
solo?
That song and the solo and Hunger 18 full song full solo.
Yeah.
What is he doing on bass?
I tell him that too. I'm like, bro, I can barely
really
even
like
play.
playing the bass in the band. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
Tornado. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. Okay. If what is your desert island record? If you got stranded on a desert island for a year and you only had one piece of music to listen to,
Nirvana.
which one?
Probably. I'd go the fucking In Utero, probably. In Utero's nasty.
The later Nirvana.
Yeah, yeah.
The Pat Smear years. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah, but like, yeah. Same shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boys?
Michael Jackson History.
Ah.
Nice. That's a good one.
John's pretty eclectic with his
Yeah. Taste buds.
tastes. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Uh,
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I would say anything by Alexis on Fire.
Yeah,
Oh.
nice. Yeah.
Man,
Huge.
Yep.
I saw Alexis on Fire when they were like nobody.
That's sick. Yeah,
They
that's
were
sick.
fucking jumping around and spinning around.
Babyface Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild, man. I
Dude, they're
remember, and I was
sick,
like,
man.
What is this shit?
We took my kid when she was like 6 months old to go see Blues Fest when they played at Blues Fest with like some 41 and shit. So that was like her first show.
I used to, well, I still do have a friend, my friend who was from Thunder Bay. She still lives in Toronto. I used to go take the train up, and we used to just go and see bands and stuff. And I saw them at the Horseshoe.
Oh, Horseshoe's sick, bro.
Like, I don't even know what year it was, but they were just a bunch of fucking kids, and they were
Yeah.
just, it was
Maniacs.
insanity.
Yeah.
And the last time I saw them was at Blues Fest a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Now they're all fat and old.
Yeah.
It's still good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the music's always good.
They're still killing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway, okay.
that like the new shit they put out's good too. Like,
Yeah. It's okay.
yeah, it's not like the good old days, but it's like, you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's
For being
kinda-
gone for that long, it's still decent.
Yeah, but they left on such a high. Like
Yeah.
There's that one. I think there's that one video of them. Is it from Hamilton? Like their very last show.
I can't even remember, bro.
What a fucking way to go out. And then
Yeah,
they came
dude.
back and they.
They're just a solid band. Nobody's like them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like, they never. I'm glad that they're back and they're making new music, but they've never came back. Stuff of legend.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you can just go see them next week, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Next question. What is a music conspiracy theory that you kind of believe is true?
Oh, I don't even know, dude.
Like
Michael Jackson and Prince is murdered. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't believe in them, but I like the Paul McCartney died in the car crash one or whatever. That one's a
With
funny one.
Fall?
Because the bare feet or whatever the fuck and all that shit. Like,
Yeah. That's. I watched that movie with like the George Harrison tapes.
yeah, yeah.
It was fake. It was like a mockumentary.
Yeah.
But it was like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Some of the shit's crazy. Like the fucking, like, Courtney killed Kurt. And all
That's
that
what I was
fucking
gonna say.
shit.
I thought you were gonna say that. No.
No, I don't give a shit about all that shit.
Okay.
I'm like, whatever, you know?
Tupac's not dead.
Yeah,
He's alive and well.
yeah.
Alive
He's
and
hanging
well.
out with Biggie.
He's in Jamaica.
Oh,
right
you know who
now.
else ain't dead? Jim Morrison ain't dead, baby.
Yeah, he's living in Venezuela. Jim Morrison's 107 years old.
Yeah.
Living in... Okay. Let's see. If Steve The Stabwounds could open for any band, who would it be?
Oh, fuck. I don't even know. There's a lot. You know what? If we could open for the Drunk Moms. I love the Drunk Moms.
Drunk Moms.
Yeah, they're all Australian punk band. They're sick.
Offspring.
Yeah, Offspring would be, yeah.
Offspring?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Offspring would be sick.
Anybody.
AC/DC,
Doesn't
bro.
matter. It doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, Rhonda doesn't give a shit.
I just want to play the show.
Yeah, as long as we're just playing.
Yeah.
The big
Fuck
crowd.
it. Let's open for Alexis on Fire, Rhonda. Let's do that.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. If you got some big distributing deal or some sort of, advance from for your music, what would be the first thing you bought with your $1 million advance?
Oh, bro, I'm buying all the studio gear. I'm getting all the shit. Like, all the shit.
putting back into the band.
Oh, yeah, we're getting the whole... We'd have the nicest damn recording studio there was.
Yep.
Making shitty music in it, like...
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy the Jackson King V Dave Mustaine.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're gonna get a crazy guitar.
the Dave Mustaine Jackson King V. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna buy. Yeah.
I would invest in real estate.
Yeah, Rhonda's the smart one.
For when this band ultimately implodes.
Yeah.
That's probably the best way to go about it. Yeah. Okay, a couple more questions. If you could have a drink or a meal with any musician, live or dead, who would it be?
Jim Morrison, Iggy Pop, all the Beatles, Kurt, all the homies.
Dave Mustaine.
Dave Mustaine.
In the good old years. The freebasing years.
No, right?
I think it would be my great grandmother. She was a Kaluthra soprano, and she won a bunch of first prize medals
Nice.
at the Toronto exhibition, and she used to sing on Broadway. I'd like to. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see someone from that era.
Uh-huh.
that would-
Have a conversation.
yeah.
I feel like
that,
Queens of
yeah.
the Stone Age would be fun to drink with, too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Last question, I guess, for everybody. Who is Steve and the Stabwounds? Or who are?
Steve's some guy that got stabbed in jail, I'm assuming. I don't know. Who are we? I don't really know, dude. I couldn't tell you who we are. Anybody got anything of who we are? I feel like the music just speaks for yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Just is what it is kind of thing. We're punk rockers, or at least, you know what I mean? I am, like.
We're just creative, collaborative.
Yeah.
Of anything, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, we just like, you know what I mean?
Just
We
an
like
open
what we like.
space of ideas.
Yeah.
An open space.
We just like to have fun, man.
Yeah, because it doesn't really matter what genre, what we're playing.
Yeah.
Simple or complicated.
Yeah, if it's loud as shit,
stupid
if
or
it's quiet.
smart.
Yeah.
a gaping knife wound
Yeah.
of ideas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're just trying to cram in all the fucking ideas.
We don't really think too much about
Yeah.
Yeah.
much.
No, I don't even think, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tux, John, Rhonda, thank you so much for being on Ego and Vice.
Hey, man, dude, thanks for having us, eh?
Any last words?
Steve the Stabwounds, baby.
All right. Thank you so much. All the best, and we'll
Thank you.
see you soon.
Cheers, dude. Fuck yeah.
Kill me when you need me dead. Kill me when you need me dead. Kill me when you need me dead.
Hey, so that is the end of episode 146. I'd like to thank Steve The Stabwounds, Tux, John, and Rhonda for coming by Southwood Studio and having a chat. Cool guys, fun band. Check them out. If you want to check me out, you can always go to egoandvicepodcast.com. All the links, everything you need to do to listen to the podcast is there. If you want to get a hold of me, you can reach me at egoandvice@gmail.com. Season 8 is winding down. A few more episodes, and then I'm on my snowboard break for 2025. I have a lot of plans for Season 9. Going to keep going. Going to keep doing it. But this season, this one's been fun. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I'll see you next week. Bye.
You've got a real attitude problem, McFly. You're a slacker.